When God made the first man, Adam, he was tasked with keeping the garden, but he had no help. So God made Eve, not as a rival, but as a helper fit for him. This was the beginning of the first family and the model for all future ones. God designed the man to lead and the woman to help him in his calling. That's why the New Testament instructs wives to submit to their husbands, because the husband is the head of the home. When a man seeks a wife, he's not looking for competition, he's looking for his Eve, a helper fit for him.
My wife's an incredible woman.
He sets the vision, defines the mission, and she comes alongside him to help him carry it out. That help may look different depending on the man's particular calling, but one thing remains constant. A woman's primary domain is the home. Scripture calls her to love her husband and children, submit to her husband, and to be a worker at home. We already touched on why men are attracted to younger women, but there's also another reason. Younger girls are more often eager to be led. When there's a noticeable age gap, the man typically has more wisdom, life experience, and clarity of purpose. That naturally reinforces his leadership. By contrast, many single, mature women today frame their independence as an asset. You see videos of women in their late 30s or 40s saying, "I've got a great job, I own a home, I make good money." But a woman who showcases her independence doesn't come across as someone who wants to be led, protected, and provided for.
Strong, independent women don't need a man to rely on.
She looks like she's coming to contribute equally in an egalitarian relationship. That's not what a godly man is looking for. He's looking for a woman who embraces her femininity, who will come joyfully and willingly under his leadership. In movies, it's the sweet, smiling girl in a flowy dress, not the loudmouth executive in pantsuit who gets the guy. Men are drawn to visual cues of femininity and submission. A woman who is dainty, gentle, and soft signals a heart that's ready to follow, not fight. Even something as simple as wearing an apron while cooking or helping care for children at church
I love kids.
reinforces that you're wired to bless others through support and nurture. That's also why wearing a head covering in church remains one of the most powerful visual symbols that a woman embraces her role. In a world where it's no longer common, it speaks volumes. Not just that she honors God's order, but that she's unashamed of who He created her to be.
Don't stop here. Finish the video above on YouTube to learn the remaining things a man is looking for in a woman.